I awoke to severe pain in my lower back. As I became more aware, I found I wasn't in my bed any longer. Oh my God, I was in the cellar. As I tried to move, the pain sent spasms through all of my lower body. How did I get here? Instantly, in that very second, I began to hear heavy shuffles overhead. The footfalls were extremely heavy, far heavier than a normal person's. A soft gasp escapes me. Oh no, please no. Do I have an intruder? I hear the cellar door slightly scuff the floor as it creaks open. The shuffling stops right at the edge of the stairs, leading downward, down to where I am. I cover my mouth with one hand, trying to hold in the tiny little whimpers of fear gradually escaping me. Whoever was up there, I did not want to let them know I was awake and aware. The floor creaked under their heavy weight as I could hear them shifting their feet side to side. Don't let them come down here. Please, please don't let them come down here. I whispered it in the darkness. Then, as abruptly as the door had opened, it closed, but I heard the lock shift into place and click, enclosing me in what felt like my grave. I pulled myself to my knees, the pain so intense, searing into my back. It was just all so strange to me how any of this could be happening. I mean, the last thing I remembered was going to my bedroom with a glass of wine. I couldn't even remember going to sleep, which was just not like me. And normally I would check my messages, go through my email, but I could not even recall doing that. Looking at the ceiling above me, I wondered where the stranger had gone, the intruder, the spirit. I didn't know what to think anymore. It was total silence, as if they had never, ever been there. Maybe it was just my mind playing tricks on me. All I knew was I was cold, hungry, and yes, very scared. Frigid, terribly frigid, cold air surrounded me, raised the hairs at the nape of my neck. Hmm. I had lost track of all time, not knowing how long I had been locked down here now. I shivered, holding myself and rocking back and forth like a little baby. I looked around because the coldness was just overwhelming. Was there a draft? I mean, I am in a cellar, I thought. But I knew there wasn't. I knew when we had built the home, we had made sure the cellar was leak proof, nothing could get in, nothing could get out. So, I knew what I was feeling was just totally crazy, totally out of the ordinary. I must be dreaming, I told myself. Am I dreaming? Am I in my own bed right now? And this is just a nightmare? Again, I kept my words locked in my mind. I wasn't so foolish as to even think about speaking out loud. This all just feels like an out-of-body experience. Nothing making any kind of sense. Nothing. How I got here, what I was doing before, I just don't understand. It felt as if the temperature around me had suddenly dropped 10 more degrees. Now, I could even see my own breath in the air. It was pitch black now. The only illumination was the slivers of moonlight coming through the tiny window. Either my eyes were playing tricks on me, or something, or someone was sitting, standing, I don't know. They were directly across from me in that horrible blackness, that horrible darkness. Hello? I barely whispered and drew myself back. I must be crazy, I thought. Calling out and expecting a response? I closed my eyes, hoping and praying nothing would be as it was now. But that's when it happened. I could feel, not only feel, but sense something coming at me. The cold fingers just barely grazing the nape of my neck, ever so slightly. It made me cringe, pull back. The slight scuffing in the dark caused me to twist around fast, not even knowing what I expected to find. But I did know one thing. I wasn't alone down in this dark, musty cellar. It wasn't just my tomb. I thought I heard what sounded like the soft clank of a chain erratically hitting the ground. It was a chain. I could see it, just barely make it out. And then the whisper came. You are trapped. I instantly drew back from that voice, seeping out of the walls, seeping from the darkness, encircling my very soul. It came to me again, this time only a little louder. is time for you to leave. I guess my fear is what gave me the strength to get to my feet, though unsteady. I took a hesitant step forward, and in that tiny millisecond, there was just enough light to make out the face of the stranger. And I was shocked at what I saw. I was looking at my own reflection. Not totally, but so similar. It frightened me so badly. Time stood still. I stumbled back, shocked, shaking my head in disbelief. Could it be? Am I? Am I dead?